Okay guys, so Dr. Joe Brown, this is video number 3 of the exact cancer protocol, going step by step, page by page on this, okay? So where we left off here was we were going to be talking about alkaline water, the potassium bicarb, and the baking soda, okay? So let's just flip this over here for a second, okay? And I'm going to take you back to basic chemistry class and organic chem here for a second, okay? In terms of a pH scale, which goes from 0 to 14, all right? The 0 side is acidic. The 14 side is alkaline. And I know you guys are looking at this upside down here, so I'm going to try to make this quick so I can explain this to you, okay? So the 0 side is acidic, and the more acidic you are giving yourself an increased chance of bacterial infections, viral infections, fungal infections, and cancer, okay? All of those things thrive very well when your body is acidic. And the more acidic you are, your immune system does not work as well. All right? So obviously it behooves you, okay, let me turn that around so you guys can visualize this. You do not want to be on the acidic side. You want to be on the alkaline side of the scale here. So it obviously behooves you to get your body to this direction, okay, towards the alkaline side, all right? Now, let me turn this back around here for a second. Now, your body can never physiologically get to the acidic side, and it can never physiologically get all the way over here to the 14 side of the alkaline side. Your body will always try to keep you somewhere in this range here, okay? So if you go out and eat a bunch of steak and drink coffee every day and eat candy bars and go to McDonald's, your body is going to drop down here to this acidic side of the spectrum, okay? And when your pH is dropping into acidic, your body is going to dump bicarbonate into your system to try to bring you back up to that side of the spectrum, okay? Now, if you follow this diet protocol and all the supplement protocol and the things that we discuss in here, your body is going to move to the alkaline side of the spectrum. And when that happens, what's going to happen is that your body is going to dump hydrochloric acid to bring you back down to this side of the spectrum, all right? So the point that I'm trying to make is that you can alkalinize your body to a point, and you can acidify your body to a point, but your body will never get up here to 14, and it will never get up here to 0, all right? But the key is that your body always tries to maintain this approximately neutral area here, all right? But the key is that every day when you try to alkalinize your body through alkaline water, through alkaline supplements, through diet, stuff like this, your body's always going to try to bring it back down. So this is a daily thing that you need to keep pushing your body back towards this alkaline spectrum, okay? So what I want you doing here is I have a machine in my office here which makes 9.5 Kangen alkaline water, okay? Very, very alkaline water. I have another machine at my house, okay? Because I use it both here for my office, my patients, my coworkers, myself here at the office. And then I also use another machine at my house, which is the exact same unit actually, and it makes 9.5 water, and I use that at my house. And this is what I want you guys drinking, okay? So let's get back to this protocol for a second here, all right? But even though I want you drinking that 9.5 water, I still want you putting potassium bicarb or baking soda in that alkaline water, because that is going to keep the pH very, very alkaline. Now, there are some people, some medical doctors, even some medical doctors that I know, that say this whole pH alkaline water conversation is nonsense. Well, if that's the case, then why did the University of Arizona Medical Center, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, why were they awarded $2 million from our United States FDA and government to continue baking soda and alkaline water studies that started on rats and ended up going to terminal 4 cancer patients, okay? So if this whole alkaline water conversation is garbage, I don't think our United States government of this country would have given $2 million to fund terminal cancer patients and alkaline water baking soda studies because of the results, all right? And the results were significant, and the tumors actually showed to stop growing, and many of them actually reduced in those studies, and that's something you can look up online, okay? Getting back into this here. Now, I do want you to do 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, all right? And I want you to do this 3 times a day. Now, a lot of people are going to think that apple cider vinegar is something that is acidic. So why does Dr. Joe want you to do this? Because when you actually drink apple cider vinegar 3 times a day, okay, about a teaspoon to a tablespoon a day, 3 times a day, when you're doing this, your stomach will actually dump bicarbonate into your system, and your pH will actually start to increase, okay? Now, if you come down here, you're allowed to do any kind of herbal spices on your foods, like garlic powder, not garlic salt though, okay? Onion powder, curcumin, curry, turmeric, or anything else. In terms of spices, you can use combination products like a Mrs. Dash, but be careful that they do not contain sodium, sugar, or MSG, okay? Now, we talked about the juicing here in video number 2, and this here is the key component to this entire protocol, okay? I want to make sure that you are juicing heavily, and I wrote down on here 4 to 5 32-ounce glasses a day of juice, which is a lot of liquids, but this is a key number of how much juice you need to get in, or at least try your best to do this. And again, the juicer that I personally use is called a Champion Juicer, and you can find this at championjuicer.com. The key to this is that you don't need to buy the Champion. There's about 9 or 10, 11 different non-centrifugal juicers on the market, but the whole key to juicing is that you are buying a non-centrifugal juicer, okay? Do not be buying one of these cheap Jack Delane, Montel Williams $99 juicers, because those are going to be centrifugal juicers, and you do not want that. You want to make sure that you are buying a non-centrifugal juicer, and the reason for that is when juicers or blenders are doing their masticating action, if you are using a blender or a centrifugal juicer, when those blades are spinning at a high RPM, it is denaturing those enzymes and proteins. And the whole point of juicing is to get those active proteins and enzymes and antioxidants from the fruits or vegetables, and in this case, vegetables, okay? So you do not want to be using a centrifugal juicer or a blender, because as that blade is rotating, it is heating up and it's denaturing those enzymes and proteins. Kind of like in video number 2, I told you do not be eating things from a medicinal standpoint that you are applying heat to, because heat will denature those enzymes and proteins, and that's why this juicing is such a key component, okay? Some other suggestions here: make sure we're avoiding aluminum foil, microwave use, things like this, okay? And I'll just let you kind of read through this. You guys who are in the office have this pamphlet or something similar to this, so you can read through this here. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be turning the page here, and then we're going to finish this video here with this top section here. Bottom line, guys, read labels of every single thing you are eating, drinking, putting on your body, okay? Every year I lecture at different places. In fact, if you want to spin this video over here to look at the breast health poster that is on the wall here, this is something that I lectured at many years ago. I was doing it kind of on a yearly basis. And one of the things I do when I'm lecturing, whether I'm in Europe, whether I'm here in the United States, is I'm always covering the environmental toxins and things you want to avoid, all right? So obviously when it comes to food you're buying, make sure you're reading the labels: no salt, no sugar, no wheat, no dairy, no meat products, things like this. Your supplements, do not be buying things from High Health, GNC, Walmart, Costco, online. Guys, the reason why they sell you a 2,000 bottle tablet of nonsense for $19.99 is because it's a bunch of garbage inside, okay? I have my own line of supplements, which you can see if you go to drjoebrown.com and you click on supplements here. I have my own line of supplements. I cannot manufacture supplements for the price that they are selling them for. So I am telling you that they are cutting corners on what they are putting in their supplements. So stop purchasing things online at High Health, Walmart, GNC, Costco, places like that, Centrum. It's all garbage, guys. It's garbage, okay? So we're going to conclude this video right here on this part, and on the next video here, so make sure you join us here. I'm going to get right back into this, and we're going to keep covering this page by page. We've got a few pages left on this, but again, I want to cover this in depth with you guys because there's a lot of people who have these questions, or quite frankly, they need to review this protocol. So I want to make sure that we're covering this and you guys have the ability to go back to YouTube, click on subscribe, and you guys will get all these free videos, and this is a way that you guys can actually review this material, okay? So I hope that helped, and make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you here in the next video, okay? Thank you. Dr. Brown Superimmune 2, which is a bottle I specifically designed and formulated to combine European immune herbs that achieve maximum immune efficiency all in one bottle. To order this product or to see a complete list of all Dr. Brown supplements, contact me at drjoebrown.com.